Hello and welcome to Team 11's demonstration of our ovarian cancer action exercise tracking app. A little introduction to the team. So our team leader is Philippos. He has a BSc in International Business and Finance. His main roles in the project were research, the back end, and testing and debugging. I am Mark. I've got a PGCE in Maths and also a BA in Maths. My main roles in the project were research, the front end, and report writing. Kai Wern has a B-Commerce in Accounting and Finance, and her main roles in the project were product design, front end, and report writing. So to give a background for our project, some recent research has come out which suggests that exercise can actually contribute to cancer survival and that recording it through an app has shown to be beneficial. There are a lot of exercise apps currently out today, such as Nike Plus Training Club or MyFitnessPal, but none of these apps cater towards women who have just undergone surgery. So our app is intending to be the first app to do this. The main requirements for our app are to provide facilities for women to learn, so to see relevant video tutorials, to track, so they can record their exercises and view a visualization of their exercise history, and to challenge, so they can challenge and get inspiration from OCA. The technologies involved in our project, on the front end, we use the Ionic 3 framework with Angular 4, and our sort of code base comprised of TypeScript, HTML, and SCSS. On the back end, we had a MySQL database which was being connected to via PHP, and then we also used Ionic storage for any data that was stored locally in the app. The server was hosted on Microsoft Azure. Here is a system architecture diagram for our project. So we've got a user who's an ovarian cancer patient, and they're interacting with the visual side of the app. Now there's a lot of intercommunication going on in the back end. So for example, the user might register and that will send all the data to the server. But then once they've registered or logged in, their data is stored locally so that they can then in the future come back in and log on without having to communicate with the server, and just saves them a bit of time when they log into the app. Lots of the tracking data is stored locally, but then it's periodically sent to the server for research purposes. We will now show you a demonstration of our app. So when the user first clicks on the app, they are presented with this login page and login. So this is the Learn page that the user is presented with as a landing page when they first log in. So here are a list of OCA's suggested videos, and this is the featured section. So this is featuring videos that are relevant to that user's exercise preferences and cancer stage and so on. Okay, so by clicking on these, the user will be directed to a YouTube video player which is playing inside the app. The user also has a personal playlist, and this is videos that they have selected that they want to watch just for themselves and save for the future. So they can edit this list, reordering videos, and they can also delete videos from the list, should they choose to. The user can also track their data and see a weekly summary of all the things that they've done this week. So here we go, on Sunday they added 14 videos to their playlist, they were quite active that day. They can also change how this graph is viewed. If they don't want to see the videos they've added, they can always click to get rid of the added videos. The user's tracking history shows a record log of all the tracking data that they've recorded since using this app. Okay, and these things can be, just like with the videos, they can be edited, they can be deleted. If we go in and edit this, maybe they actually did yoga for 65 minutes. Oh, not 605, 65 minutes. And when we update that, we can see that that's also been updated here in the record log. The challenges section shows OCA's suggested challenges or the current activities that they've got going on as an organisation at the moment. These challenges can be filtered, so if I want to just search for something going to Borneo, I can start to type in Borneo, and that's just updating live there. And if I click on that, I can get more information about that visit to Borneo. I can also, as the user, view my own challenges and see challenges that I've completed in the past. Let's just demonstrate adding a new challenge now. So I click the floating action button at the bottom right. From here, I can add a new video, add a new exercise, or add a new challenge. So I'm going to add a challenge. I can either select from this list here, I'm going to actually type in my own challenge, which is to watch a yoga video today. Save that challenge, and as you can see, that challenge appears here in my active challenges. Once I complete this challenge, I can send it down to the completed challenges list as easily as that. The More section of the app contains all the things such as app settings, modifications to personal data, sending feedback or getting support, summary about the OCA, and also logging out. Here is a list of the main achievements of our app. We've divided these achievements up into must-have sections, so these are the integral parts of the app, should-haves, which were very necessary parts, and could-haves, which were parts that we would ideally do if we had a bit more time, and we managed to achieve some of these. As you can see, we achieved all of our essential requirements from the must-haves and should-have sections, and we achieved some of the could-have sections requirements. Thank you for watching Team 11's demonstration of our app.